Welcome to the Liminal Open Codex. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Liminal Codex. We are going to be taking a look at the tarot and astrology for this week coming up. It is definitely going to be an interesting week. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards, then pause the video so that I can take a look at where we have things that are going on with these. All right, Chiron. I'm not surprised to see this. Hurt and heal. Chiron is the wounded warrior. We have the second house, which is very interesting. Okay, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. This is your rising sign, your second house. This is, then we have Capricorn. Could be significant. You could be Capricorn. You could have Capricorn as one of your main 4 rising signs. Know which house, what planets you have in the second house. Is going to take a little bit of. You can go on any platform and for free get your natal birth chart. Capricorn, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. We're really being asked to take a look at what is real and what is not, especially with some of the transits that are going on right now. And we'll get into Chiron here in just one second. I'm going to pause the video, and whenever I come back, I'm going to take a look at exactly what is going on with these three aspects that we've pulled. All right, just a sec. Okay, guys, so I'm taking a look, and we have a lot of things that are really aspecting Chiron. We have Mars as quincunxed Chiron. We have Venus that is quincunxed Chiron. We have Mercury that is quincunxed Chiron. It's a hard word for me to say. We have the second house, which is all about physical security, possessions, and material values, which is very much Capricornian. Okay, even though Capricorn rules the ninth house, 11th, no, 10th house. Even though Capricorn rules the 10th house, the second house is very much associated with Capricornian themes, which is about doubling down, hard work, anything that is based in physical security and reality. Very earthy energy. Okay, the second house. It likes earth. It likes stability. Let's see. Uranus is going to be in retrograde. In fact, it is it is now. It has been retrograde. Now it is going direct. It is direct. We're seeing Neptune also conjuncting. Chiron is direct this entire month. Saturn is now in Aries. Saturn is also in direct conjunction with Neptune, which is kind of saying, all right, enough daydreaming. It's time to start taking action, because we also have, let's see, it is Uranus that has gone direct at the beginning of this month in the sign of Aries, or in the sign of Taurus, which is all about, Saturn is entering Aries. Uranus has gone direct finally. So it's all about kind of taking action in an earthy way. So we have, and a fiery way with Saturn. Saturn, it deals with limitations. So we're learning lessons. So there may be some passionate lessons or some difficult lessons that come through. Let me get out of here. There we go. My mouse died, so I had to plug it in. But I feel like, yeah, we're definitely dealing with some limitations here that are being put on us. Okay. So Chiron is all about the things that we carry from a past life. They are karmic in nature. It's Chiron is the wounded healer, okay? It's about being able to heal those things, and they're going to be lit up like a Christmas tree across all areas, in love, in the way that you show up in the world, okay? The sun. In the way that you conduct yourself in matters of taking action, right? A lot of these things are going to be challenged. If you're not ready to step onto that healing path and that healing journey, this may be a very difficult time for you. I will say take time for yourself during this. Yeah, I know that based on my personal chart, this is going to be a wallop of a of a solar eclipse for me. It's going to hit me in the feels pretty good. And depending on where you are experiencing this in your chart, what house it's in, etc., you may be feeling a completely different way, all right? So let's go ahead and take a look. What is it that we need to know? What is it that we need to know about this week, the tarot and astrology? There's a lot of change, okay? I mean, I'm seeing death come out first thing. Death and transformation, scorpionic energy, the Fool. If you could take a leap of faith, if you could change something and take a leap of faith, this is Uranus right here, the Fool, Aries and Aquarius. If you weren't paying attention before, go ahead and rewind the video, because we talked about where Uranus is stationed, and it's calling for you to really take active action. The Tower, yeah, I feel like this is going to all major arcana here heading out the reading. Scorpio and Aries energy, Plutonic energy. Okay, Pluto is also in the crosshairs right now. So Pluto deals with fate and destiny. Chiron deals with things that need to be healed. There are a lot of things that are going to be inescapable this week that are going to be thrown your way. And it's basically saying you have to now address this. There's no more Pisces, Saturn, Neptune and Saturn. Neptune rules Pisces and Cancer. It's like saying we're ripping the Band-Aid off, we're ripping off the blindfold, and now you have to really look at this. Whatever this is to you, what needs to be changed, what is not built on a solid foundation. The Tower, once we are clear from the rubble and the debris has been cleared away, we always look back and we say, that really did need to go. It was something that was standing in my way. It was not built on a solid foundation, but maybe at the time I did not have the ability or the desire to acknowledge that. Maybe I didn't want to make this change because it's a big change, right? The Tower. It is the dissolving of the ego. It is the dissolving of structure. It is the dissolving of things that are not solid and stable in our lives. Proceeded here with death, scorpionic energy, heavy scorpionic energy. Change the way that you see the Six of Wands, success and victory. Change the way that you are seen, okay? The Six of Wands can also be about calling attention to oneself. It can be about lauding your accomplishments. It can be success after conflict. But it can also be about the way that you're seen. Change the way that you're seen. Change the way that you want to be seen. Change the way that you go about achieving what you consider to be success. How do you see success? What does the Six of Wands look like to you? And this is a very personal question. It's one that everyone will have a different answer for. You don't have to share if you don't want to. Why the Death? Can you clarify the Death again? Okay, Queen of Wands. I'm not surprised to see this either. It's like I have to take off on, I have to get busy doing what I know is going to be successful, because I've been nurturing this for quite some time. I know that it has the potential, but I need to take that leap of faith. I need to, and it may be something that causes a bit of I'm looking at the Tower right here, and this guy is like, yeah. The Fool. I want to see Aries and Aquarius in the Fool. The Devil. Okay. Capricornian energy and the Nine of Pentacles. We had this in a previous reading. Just recently. So, the Devil, Capricorn. the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this is you committing. The devil does not always have to be toxic. Now, I will say with combination to the Nine of Cups, it can mean overindulgence. It can mean not wanting to look at something, so we numb the pain. We give into. But with the Fool here, it's about taking a new approach to something, starting out on a new path. I feel like this is breaking free from the devil, whatever this is, and focusing on personal wish fulfillment. Does it make me happy? Is this something that I enjoy doing? If it's not, then I feel like here comes the Tower. Yeah. This is a time whenever we do see fated events that are going to be happening. The King of Cups. Is this something that you feel... Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Temperance, Sagittarian, energy of the world, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. The King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I feel like you're being asked to transmute, to close out something here that has been emotionally turbulent. Very emotionally turbulent. And to seek, this is completely intuitive reading here, to seek or actually to manifest with the Magician underneath the bottom of the deck. Mercurial energy, all right? Remember we talked about Mercury earlier. The sun, it's conjunct the North Node. So it's like, what is it that we want to manifest for our future? The North Node is fate, destiny. It's about where we're headed. It's about that star in the distance. It's about the it's about life's purpose. What do I want to make that into? What is it that I want to commit my life's purpose to? What kind of success do I want to see? What kind of changes need to happen in order for this to come about? And it may be that in order for this to happen, you have to be seen. You have to be noticed. The Queen of Wands, you've been nurturing some sort of creative gift. The Fool, the Devil. I feel like the Devil could be something that is akin to fear of taking that leap. I don't know if I'll be happy if I do this. I don't know if it's worth the... I may have to disengage from something. The Tower, bring down something that I had a lot of emotion for here with the King of Cups and close it out, the world. But in by doing so, I feel like you're transmuting an energy of I can't into I can. Of I'm not able to or I'm afraid into I have the strength and the power to manifest exactly what it is that I want for my best and highest good. Again, Mercurial energy, Virgo and Gemini here underneath the bottom of the deck. The Three of Pentacles, it's about working to put all of the pieces into place. It's about collaboration. It's about teamwork. It is about really building something that is solid. I expect to see this. It's the cornerstones of something that is gonna remain the test, or stay the test of time. The Tower. If there's something here that fell down around you because it wasn't stable, the Chariot. I feel like you're rebuilding better, stronger from whatever this is. Okay, we do have the Chariot, Cancerian energy. There's a planet that is in Cancer right now. I believe it is Saturn. No, is it Saturn? That is of significance. Let me get back to that page. Cancer. We have a lot actually in Cancer. Okay. Venus conjunct the North Node in Cancer. Mercury. Oh, that's in Pisces. Sorry. Actually, not a lot going on in Cancer right now. Jupiter is in Cancer. Yes, Jupiter. Okay, so growth and expansion, Jupiterian energy. Yeah. Or growth and expansion, Jupiterian energy is in Cancer. So Jupiter is in Cancer. It's a little bit hindered right now because it is in retrograde, but I feel like, you're going to be saying, I do want to move toward, I'm not surprised to see this, I do want to move towards success and victory, but the Five of Swords here, I'm conflicted in the mindscape. I don't know exactly how to do this. Or maybe after the dust has settled, you're trying to collect your thoughts and you're saying, what is it that I really do want? What is it that I really do need? Okay, we have Cancerian energy underneath the bottom of the deck and the Chariot, Death, Scorpionic energy. There's a lot of change that is going on here. Sometimes drastic, but a lot of change. Change. Brand new beginning. Change. Closing something out and beginning again. The last card in the Major Arcana, the first card in the Major Arcana, Temperance. It's about taking a pause, recollecting yourself, healing, alchemizing the lessons that you have learned, okay? It's about saying, what did I learn from this? What do I take with me? How do I rebuild better? Temperance, Sagittarian energy, the world, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. The Tower is Scorpio and Aries, Plutonic energy. Death, Scorpionic energy. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. There we go. The Fool, Aries and Aquarius, Uranus. We have Mercurial energy here in the Magician, Virgo and Gemini. Really, what is it that you want to create for your legacy? We have Chiron. Pay attention to where your wounds are, where your wounds are holding you back. All right, this could be inner child healing that needs to be looked at. This could be about trauma that you have experienced in the past. It may be resurfacing. We're seeing a lot of that kind of. Whenever I say come back from the past, I don't mean relationships. I mean things that we experienced in our early days, in our childhood, in our 20s, think back to 2009. What were you doing? Because this eclipse is going to bring back up some of those themes. The second house, okay? Physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. How do you see yourself? How do you view yourself? Is it something that needs to be healed? Are you working from a scarcity mindset? Are you working from a fear-based mindset? Okay, what is it that needs to be transmuted here with Temperance? Is it that we have to rip off the Band-Aid and just go ahead and get this tower to fall, or kick it over ourselves so that we can rebuild in the way that we want to? So that we can heal the way that we see ourselves. It could be a very drastic tower, or it could be something that brings in a lot of stability, because yes, we have Capricorn here, ambition, realism, methodical steps, one step at a time, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, guys. This is not a marathon. Healing is something that takes time and a lot of effort. It's why I wrote an entire book about it, The Dark Feminine. Make sure, guys, that you're following, that you have already subscribed, that you have already liked, that you have already hyped. If you have not yet already, please do so. All right. I mean exactly what I said. Embrace healing. Healing is a journey, not a destination. I just need to read the cards because they always say exactly what I'm trying to get across. Trust the process and know that every step brings you closer to peace. I really, I can't, yeah. Every step brings you closer to peace. This is going to be a difficult, little bit that we're going through here in February, but I do promise that if you put in the work and you do the inner healing, you do the inner work, you do the shadow work, even though it is not fun, it is not pleasant, no one enjoys doing shadow work. I promise you that you will come out the other side of February transformed. There is no escaping this. It will happen anyway. If you lean into it, if you embrace the challenge and you go with the flow, healing becomes more manageable step by step. Healing is a journey, not a destination. We heal along the way to rebuilding from whatever this is. And we take into account what our personal wish fulfillment is, what it is that we want to manifest. What is your ambition? Realistically, what can you take active steps toward? Because it's not just enough to manifest something. You have to, it involves manifesting from a healed place, setting your intentions from a healed heart center, okay, from a healed solar plexus chakra. I need to do a chakra reading for you guys. And it involves taking active steps. So if I want to get a job, a new job, then I have to say, okay, I'm willing to go ahead and start putting out resumes. And I'm willing to go ahead and start going on those interviews. Those are actionable steps. I want new, healthy love in my life, because whatever this was toxic. Just an example. Then you're saying, I have to forgive the past. I have to be able to see beyond the relationship. I can't fixate on this person coming back. It's my job to go ahead and move things forward on my own and accept the challenge of meeting someone new, which means going out there. You're never going to have someone just knock on your door and say, hi, yes, you ordered a new boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, significant other, whatever the case is. There is a process to that. So active action needs to follow manifestation intention. Okay, guys, I really do hope that you found this reading helpful. If you enjoy these readings, and it really does help if you have your own chart in front of you and you can really take a look at where you have some of these planets, what house they're in, and what that house means to you, because every person on the planet is different. Depending on where you were born, what time you were born, the date, if you were to get an astrological tarot and astrology reading with me, it would blow your absolute mind. Okay? If you're interested in that, you can follow the link in the description box down below. With that being said, guys, take care this week. Take care of yourself. And take things slow. Rest when you need to. All right, guys. Wishing you the best, and I'll see you again here soon.